already, and we are live. What's going on, crypto fam? It's been a minute since we did a live stream. Whoa. Wait, wait, what happened? I have my man Love Thy Ink in the building. Let me send him another invite. Might be connection issues. Oh, there we go. There we go. Damn. I'm like, yo, what happened?
I went to go retweet your thing and it kicked me out.
Oh, okay. Good looking. What's going on, crypto fam? It's been a minute since we did a live stream. First off, before I even dive into this article, well, for one, shout out to anybody who's either tuning into this live or watch it later after the live stream is done. And shout out to my man Love Thy Ink for joining me tonight. I see Eddie T in the building. What's going on, Eddie T? Also, before I dive into this article, I do want to give my condolences, send my prayers out to the people just going through this crazy ass Russia versus Ukraine war stuff, right? It's I was literally listening to the song, I forgot what his name was, War, What Is It Good For? And like it's pretty ironic. I was listening to that earlier, and then I came across this article hearing about a daughter of somebody super important in Russia who's like one of Vladimir Putin's closest allies, pretty much like losing her life in a car bombing, right? So diving straight into it, seeing this article trending on Twitter, as y'all can see right here. Let me zoom in probably a little bit more. All right, diving straight into it. It says Russians vow to strike Ukraine after daughter of Vladimir Putin's ally died in the car bombing, right? Dies in the car bomb. The whole reason why I wanted to even dive into this is because going based off of like a few just events that happened in the past just couple of like months regarding the Russian versus Ukraine war and everything, I noticed a few events caused like the overall economy or like the crypto crash in a sense. Like even going back to like two specific days, right? Two specific days. One of them being May 9th. I'm going to zoom a little bit more to this. May 9th, which every year on May 9th, Russia marks the Soviet Union's triumph over Nazi Germany in World War II with a parade of troops and sophisticated military hardware and public celebrations. So even this year, May 9th, Russia celebrated this, this holiday. And even leading up to even leading up to May 9th, I remember, like, even if we come back over here, where is it at? Like the beginning of May, so May 1st, or even like May 3rd, when Bitcoin's pretty much around like $40,000, right? I remember when like people like either content creators or just certain news articles started bringing up the whole, the Russia Day, right? Was it Victory Day? Victory Day, that's what it's called. Victory Day, May 9th. A lot of people was bringing it up, pretty much talking about how a lot of people were fearing that Putin might have, move forward as far as with like some attacks and stuff towards Ukraine because of this day. And even looking at the charts, right, we seen Bitcoin going from $40,000 down to down below 30,000, right? It was like around like $28,000, 28, like 29,000. We seen it go from 40,000 to 29,000 just because leading up to that day, people had a lot of fear, right? A lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And then a second event, right, that I also remember that just happened June 12th, was Russian Day, right? Or I'm sorry, Russia Day. Well, was pretty much like another holiday that Russians celebrated, and even leading up to that day, right, which was again on June 12th, looking at what June 5th or even June 1st, Bitcoin was at $30,400. Again, a bunch of people on YouTube, crypto content creators, articles, all this stuff started talking about this day and how Putin once again could potentially attack Ukraine. That drove even more fear, which caused people to start selling, selling off and everything. And bam, we seen Bitcoin go from 31,000 down to 19,000. I think it even touched 18,000 because this was pretty much the days before Russia Day and then a couple of days after Russia Day, right? So now, even looking at this new like news article, right, where you have somebody who's, who pretty much lost their life, and she's a daughter of. I'm gonna dive into this article right here. She's a daughter of this man named Alexander Dugin, or Alexander Dugin, who's a pretty close ally to Vladimir Putin, right? And some people even refer to him as Putin's brain, right? Y'all see Red Turbo in the building, Cowbell in the building as well. What's going on? He said, "You got this." Yo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So again, this man, they refer to this man as Putin's brain, right? Look at this article. The man known as Putin's brain envisions the splitting of Europe and the fall of China, right? Right here it says, let's see where it go. Right here it says, Dugin's intellectual influence. Dive a little bit more. It says Dugin's intellectual influence over the Russian leader is well known to close students of the post-Soviet period, among whom Dugin, who is 6 years old, is sometimes referred to as Putin's brain. So this man, the fact that they refer to him as Putin's brain lets me know how close he is to Putin, right? He's not only an ally, but he's that much into he's that tied to Vladimir Putin, right? And again, Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, right? Close ally. This man's daughter just died in a car bombing, which some people are, trying to tie it and say that it was a car bombing that potentially happened from Ukraine people. Like, nobody knows exactly, right? But the true fact is that Ukraine and Russia is at war right now, right? So, of course, the fact, and again, it's even sad to even announce this man's daughter, even if the man himself, like her father, isn't one of the best or whatever, just to see that his daughter lost his life. She was a big supporter of Russia, her father, Vladimir Putin, all that stuff. Like it says right here, Ukraine braces for an intensified attack after Moscow car bomb killing. So even Ukraine is embracing for a potential attack after this car bombing that happened to the daughter of one of Vladimir Putin's closest allies, right?
Yeah, from my
Right here.
understanding, it was an assassination attempt on her dad, and she somehow got caught in the middle of it.
Damn, and two, like, I think there's a video of it, which I wouldn't even play that on here, but I seen the like the picture where I guess they even showed her father like I guess breaking down and crying and stuff. And the first thing that hit me, the first thing that made me think, I was like, yeah, it seemed kind of ironic, not ironic, but it just seemed kind of like, for one, it's even sad that he had to witness the whole explosion and everything, but that he was there. And I was wondering, like, wait, he was there and then now that my man Love That Ink just told me that explosion was actually for her father, that explains why he was close in the vicinity of with her, pretty much, because I'm assuming that car bombing was probably for him. Again, this whole just like topic, I already know it may be a little too raw for some people, but at the same time, even though as sad as it is, with the whole just war and just people losing their lives over this shit, like, at the same time, we still have to pay attention to the economy and crypto and all that stuff, especially if we're investing into it, right? Or just, like I said, the economy in general, right? But yeah, so there's like high alerts out now that Russia could potentially do something. Hopefully nothing happens, but at the same time, something just made me want to just come out and just do this live stream now and talk about it now, before, like, God forbid, some days later, some shit happened to where it's just like, now a lot of people got thrown off or like got caught by surprise because they didn't even know like this shit was happening right here, or in this situation. But yeah, and then two, I also wanted to dive into the whole fact of like how war even has an impact, a huge impact on the economy, right? And this pretty cool article came across right here. Let me dive into it a little bit. Gotta zoom in a lot when I'm on this, what's the name? I think I gotta add my boy Love That into the thing again. All right, there you go. So yeah, like even right here, right? Just to kind of just go over like how wars even have a huge impact on the economy. It even says right here, like, the cost of war is high. Putting aside the real human cost, the war also affects economic cost and inflation. It causes uncertainty, which is one of the acronyms for FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The same FUD that caused those other two, crypto crashes with, the Victory Day with Russia and the Russia Day, right? It says a rise in debt and disruption of normal economic activity, among many other things. Not all factors get a fair share of attention. They get labeled as hidden cause, but they are very real and felt by the people caught in the middle of such violence. So again, like, for the past just couple months, like, and I think more so it was like really, really crazy, like, in May and June and stuff, because those specific days. But so leading into the whole Russia and Ukraine war thing in general, it's already had a huge impact on the economy, as far as like even affecting the gas prices, just fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and and people in general. Because a lot of times people, like, when they hear about war and they hear that they have like certain like investments and stuff in crypto or stock, they some people just again, out of fear, uncertainty, or doubt, they want to take some money out just to make sure they're good to cover bills, have grocery money, pay for gas, especially when the gas is like skyrocketing and shit. They want to make sure they have extra money, especially if they feel like the markets might crash even lower, right? Yeah, other than that,
specifically with crypto though, like a war in this generation means a technological war, right? So that's going to affect crypto more than it would cash.
yeah.
Because even back in the day, they'd go house to house, like a king would go house to house, pick up silver from all the people. It's pretty much the same thing.
That's
to
true.
pay for the war.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And then two is like, especially with crypto, crypto is one of the main things about crypto is it's kind of like who gets in early, who takes profit out at a certain time, or who maybe gets out before the crash, right? It's always kind of like that, like somewhat of a guessing game. But the reason why I like to kind of dive into certain articles like this is because, I feel like it kind of helps in the sense of even going back to those other two events when, Bitcoin crashed in May and then it crashed in June. I already had an idea. Like, I was, for one, I wasn't caught off guard, and two, I had an idea that it potentially could keep going lower because of that fear around those certain things. So now I'm even like diving into this now. And again, I don't know exactly what could happen. For all I know, crypto can boom and pump the next couple of days. I don't know, but if it was to go down and it was because of this, at least we know why, right? Go back to the chat real quick. My man Dave D in the building. What's going on, Dave D? Welcome everybody. Welcome. Shout out to my man Love Light Inc. for joining me again. Also, for those who don't know, we will be having an AMA that's going to be tomorrow at 5 p.m. PDT time and 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right, or EST. And that's also going to be with my man Limitless Ape, right? And again, my boy Love Thy Inc. We're going to be talking about the BTFA. I don't know why it's not popping up right here. I gotta actually go to the the YouTube studio.
I'm gonna try to pull some stuff from Limitless. Seems like he has a lot held back.
Alpha.
Yeah, a whole bunch of alpha.
Grab some of that alpha from him. I think that's right here. Let me see if I can show y'all. Yeah, so if you haven't already, make sure to go to this live stream. I'll even post a link of it in the chat right now. I'd appreciate all the support. I'll put it in the comment section right now. If you want to, like, just to make sure you guys don't miss out on it, you can go over to the live stream right now, click on turn on notifications, so you can already like get alert and just make sure you're not missing out when we do go live. Try to drop some, and that's gonna be our goal too, man. We're gonna try to get some alpha out of Limitless 8, man. Man, Dave D said I have more in crypto than in my savings account. Not a good idea, but this is my first bear market, hoping for the best in the future. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, from what I can tell when it comes to crypto, there's been tons of bear markets. Now, I will say that this bear market that we're technically in right now, and this, because right now we're in the bear market and we're in a recession, right? So for one, I mean, we've been in recessions multiple times. We've been in bear markets multiple times for crypto, and there's always been like some type of just reversal, like some type of 180 where the bear market turns into a bull market. Everything starts looking a lot more green, a lot more just a lot more beautiful, a lot more incentivizing for like putting money into it, and even I guess for like recessions. I mean, same thing with that, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like, well, for one, hands down, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, isn't financial advice. I feel like crypto isn't going anywhere. Like I really do believe crypto isn't going anywhere. If you take a look back in history and you just look at certain things that were tried to like, either just get banned or just made illegal, a lot of things, like a lot of those same things, are now legal, right? Stemming from smoking marijuana, now like
Oh,
alcohol. What was that alcohol thing? What was
the prohibition.
the prohibition, man? You have motherfuckers smuggling it through ships and shit.
It was a booming business, but
It
once
was
the
a boot.
government learned how to profit, they controlled it.
Right, exactly. And I feel like too, like with the government, I feel like they're more uptight with certain things like crypto, because they kind of like they were the ones that behind, like they were the ones that were behind. I feel like if the government was the first ones that was all hands on deck when crypto was when Bitcoin was $1 and stuff, they would have been stocked up on all of it, and then it would be legal. It would be legal. It would probably be legal everywhere. But it's kind of like I feel like they didn't know how big it would get, and now they're behind. Now they got to come in and start making a bunch of like rules and regulations and everything. But regulations don't automatically mean it's bad. Sometimes you need regulations to make something stick around. So like I said, I
Especially
feel
if
like
you're
Bitcoin ain't going
invested
nowhere.
into some blue chips that are going to do
Mm.
something. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
Follow the
especially
big money, like BlackRock and all these other companies they're investing in.
yeah,
Look where they're putting
yeah,
their money.
yeah, bro. And they putting like and two, I always like to say like everybody has a different I guess like a different take on how much a certain amount of money is. Like $100 is a lot of money to some people. 1,000 is, 10,000 is. You got like my man Love Light just said, BlackRock, and damn, I wish I had that whole chart again. Where I think like the last live stream I had showed a whole chart where it's like Samsung, BlackRock, just a whole bunch of just multi-million, multi-billion dollar companies that are actually investing into blockchain companies. Like, it's no way these people who've been around way longer than crypto, right? It's no way these same businesses that have been around longer than crypto that actually survived for decades. Some of these companies been out probably since like the 50s, 40s and stuff. There's no way they'll be investing into crypto if they feel like it wasn't going to be around much longer, right? So, yeah, just with that being said, wanted to just talk about this article with the whole Ukraine and Russia stuff. Hopefully, again, like I said, hopefully this doesn't affect crypto, but going back to the timeline, right? Going back to the actual receipts, the actual facts that we've seen, again, with the victory day, May 9th, people, there's a lot of fear. They sold Bitcoin from 40,000 to 30,000 or like 28,000 because of that. They thought Putin was going to do something on that day. He didn't do nothing specifically that day, but it didn't matter. People still have fear. Russia Day, a lot of people still have fear. People still have FUD, and Bitcoin went from 31,000 or what, like, yeah, 32,000 down to like 18,000. We even seen it go to like 17,000. And of course, that wasn't only the Russia and like Ukraine stuff. A lot of that had to do with what was it?
Yeah,
Terra Luna.
yeah, I was about to
What?
say Luna,
Yeah, Terra Luna. Like the depegging
Celsius.
of. Yeah, Celsius. Like it had to do with a lot of just issues in general. Like in the fact that we're still, like I said, we're currently in a recession, dealing with shit. COVID, monkeypox now. Like it's a bunch of shit just in general that's affecting crypto. But again, like I said before, I want to just kind of put this out there, just kind of talk about it. But that's my thoughts. What do you think about this, Ink?
Like I said, I think a lot of people are in fear because the next war that we do have, a
Mm-hmm.
global war, it'll be fought through technology, which will affect crypto more than it would gold or cash or anything like that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Damn. Go down. Man. Yeah, no, it's still a lot of wild things. But at the same time, like I said before, one thing that I've noticed, like personally, before I used to hate I used to hate being invested into crypto and then like kind of just holding the crypto without doing too much research and then seeing that like seeing my investment go down, and then after the fact I figure out what like events is caused it. Now I feel like at least doing this type of stuff as far as like maybe just being prepared in case some like maybe like let's just say in the next couple of days crypto was to go down a little bit more because of this. That I feel like that could kind of give people an advantage as far as like if you're already expecting that it probably could happen, there's a potential that it could happen. Now you can already be prepared to throw some more money into some um, great projects, not just any project, but some actual solid projects that actually have great potential, like BTFA, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin, like either SHIB, whatever type of cryptos, XRP that you feel like can actually bounce back. And also, if you feel like like once the prices and stuff go down, if there is like a solid floor support to where it would be a good idea to probably start investing in more, but like I said before, it's better to at least be prepared than just to be thrown off and then it's like now you making some crazy decisions to where like now you're probably just really getting scared and just selling your investment out of super duper loss, whatever the case may be. That's why that whole saying, it's a saying called DCA, dollar cost averaging. A lot of people do that. I mean, Cowbits that I agree with. Think, yeah, it's a lot of people that do even DCA. Like it's called dollar cost averaging. And long story short, when you DCA, it pretty much just mean like let's say for example, let's say you were to buy a crypto, you were to buy some type of crypto at $10, and then the price went from $10 to $5. Now, let's say like again, let's say you put like $100 in, because you put $100 in at $10 of the price, and now the price is at $5. It went down. You will put like another $100 into it when it's at $5, and now that's bringing up your all-time high to where like instead of you having to wait to like go back up to $10 and then now you're even, because you bought it at $5, now your like average price to where you're neutral is like at $7 or 7.50 or something like that, right? Pretty much just like a bet, like a cool strategy. If you know what you're doing, it could definitely come off as a cool and just smart strategy as far as investing, right? But yeah, my man Dave D with the bananas. What's going on, Dave D? Yeah, again, we are having the BTFA AMA tomorrow at 5 p.m. PDT. And also, I do want to start doing just some more just content in general, as far as live streams, especially my boy Love Thy Inc. I know we can come up with something, man. Like I already know I already know he be down. Me, it's more so me just trying to like. To this day, I don't have a schedule. Even right now, like I didn't really plan on doing a live stream right now. I really just kind of wanted to like, just hop on here because I haven't live streamed in a good while, and I feel like this article was pretty like interesting. And like I said before, it could potentially have an impact. Hopefully, it doesn't, but we'll see. The next few days. But yeah, definitely want to do some more just type of the content, live streams like this in the future. And
Like I said, we can mix it up, man. We could do crypto, fitness, gaming. Definitely with new investors, though, is what I tell them. Is like, look, put 10%, 20% of your income. If you get a check every 2 weeks, put 10, 20% into a crypto that you already researched, that you feel comfortable with. And don't expect that instant gratification. Like you're not going to get rich next week. And that's the problem I had. I was ready to, Lambo in 2 weeks.
Hey, facts. But
But
that's the
patience is
thing,
key.
bro. That's facts. Because especially like 2021, like that's how it actually was.
Oh,
Like
for sure. Yeah.
that's the thing that was crazy. Like April, May, and like again, and I'm glad he even brought this up because yeah, there's still people who get into it, like get into crypto now, and they feel like they can just throw some money into a project without even like researching it, and hoping that they can just get rich in the next couple of days or a week or a month. That was happening that was happening last year. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was happening last year. But right now, this year ain't last year. Like first of all, the amount of issues that we have that's going on right now. I mean, even though we had like the whole like COVID stuff, it was more so just like COVID. Like that was the tip top type of like somewhat negative news towards crypto, but it didn't stop it. Now we have just a lot of other things that's going on right now, but at the same time, I mean, like I said before, it isn't the first bear market or recession we've been through. Crypto's been through a lot. Like, there's been several just years where Bitcoin and just overall crypto in general that has went down thousands of dollars, or like the overall like global crypto market lost like billions, like hundreds of billions, and then at the end of the day, like 2022, it came right back up, and of course right now we're going through some stuff, but hopefully September is a lot better. Hopefully September, with the whole like Ethereum merge, even though like the Ethereum merge, it isn't going to be the like, it's not going to be the complete Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. It's going to just be like one of the things. But hopefully that brings some type of just positivity and bullishness to the market. I don't know, hopefully, but that's one of the positive events I'm looking forward to when it comes to crypto.
Yeah, I'm hoping it just creates like a snowball effect, and from there we just go up.
Yeah, man, for real. My man Quaylen Thomas, he said big up to Fam and Inc. Yeah, much love, Quaylen. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Again, be on the lookout for the AMA we got tomorrow. All right, it's gonna be chill. We're gonna be talking about BTFA. A lot of things to discuss because we already know BTFA always be dropping updates, news, announcements, all that good stuff, and we're gonna try to squeeze some alpha, like some stuff y'all probably ain't heard of out of Limitless 8, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to squeeze him like a sponge. See if he
Yeah, he can ramble, so we'll just let him ramble. Let him talk.
just let him. I'm just over here just drinking this liquid water, this liquid nether water.
I might have my notepad out, just writing.
No, like, it's definitely gonna be a smooth AMA for sure.
Even community wise, like there's stuff that I know I'm working on behind the scenes that I haven't put out yet because the team really hasn't put anything out yet.
Okay.
So it kind of falls to a moot point, right? Like to put it out and nothing happens. But some music, some more merch, better merch.
Well, you said some more music. So you mean like from like like one of those artists that be like making those like songs for crypto?
Nah, this never done crypto. Wasn't even invested into crypto until I told him about BTFA. But he's from Chicago. He has that Chicago rap style. I've known him since I was 15, so we're working.
Okay, that's dope. That's what I'm talking about. Look, I'm telling y'all right now, man. My man Love That Ink. He's not the he's not just the basic, just kind of heard about BTFA, threw some money in, and just went on Netflix and started chilling. My man puts a lot of work in front of the scenes and behind the scenes, like, and that's why I wanted to. I'm glad to have him like in the AMA tomorrow, because even one of the main specific like topics that we're going to be talking about is going to be like the whole like shilling and just pretty much just like the best way to support a community. And I feel like my man Love That Inc. is like one of the best people to bring on to even talk about that, because my man, he's one of the best. My man won a couple of shill competitions and stuff, so glad
trying
to have
win
him
a few
on
more. Like, even with the fitness stuff that I'm doing, I'm gonna tether BTFA into it. So
that's smart, bro. That's smart. That's that power. That's that power right there, man. That's
once
that
we
time machine.
once they release that new logo, I might make it permanent in ink.
Okay, that's dope. And that's the thing too. It's funny because I was actually looking for my BTFA hoodie yesterday, because I had went to like a bonfire, and just like how like I had went to like I think some dock or something when I was just kind of out and just like just trying to just get out and just get some fresh air. I was looking for my BTFA hoodie because I was at a bonfire yesterday at I think like Del Mar Beach. I forgot what beach it is, but I was trying to get the BTFA hoodie so I can like get a little picture next to the bonfire. I couldn't find the hoodie, man. I think it's like in my dirty clothes, like, so I gotta wash it. But
or I got you a whole new box. I got a lot of food bags. A lot of feedback on the material, the designs. So we got some new stuff coming.
They clean, bro. They clean. I was even looking for my BTFA white T-shirt, bro. Like that's how I know like I've been slacking on the what's like the overall just house cleaning, all that stuff, man. So I'm like unorganized. Got to do some washing and stuff, but definitely got to get that back on track, man. I miss wearing my BTFA hoodie, T-shirt, and stuff. I'm probably rocking the T-shirts a bit more because as of late it's been hella hot, especially in my room. But for those cold nights, especially yesterday, like I said at the beach, it was like hella cold and like windy. The BTFA hoodie would have been perfect, man. I'm still upset about that because I wanted that bonfire slash BTFA picture moment, but it's all good, man. We got plenty more of those coming.
We got some gym wear coming, some winter stuff.
Hey,
I don't know if you've seen Delta Flare, but they came out with like a windbreaker jacket. I'm gonna do one of those too.
Oh, okay, that's smart. That's smart for sure. My man Ken Martian said, he said, just getting in. Nice to see you. Long time no see. What's going on, Ken? Thank you for joining me. We just hit the 30-minute mark. I don't want to take too much time in this live stream. I want to start keeping it at like a 30-minute timeline because I feel like 30 minutes is like the perfect amount. We start going to like an hour amount. If it's not an AMA, because usually AMAs be like an hour, but as far as this, I try to keep it short because I feel like people, tend to like maybe watch it more. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, man. My apologies, I'm about to head out right now, but feel free to just go back and check out the recent what is that recent I'm getting like my Twitch shit confused. The recent like broadcast of this stream. Like I said before, I feel like this is something just to keep an eye on. But yeah, other than that, shout out to my man Love Thy Inc., Dave, Cowbell, Quaylen, Ken Mershon, Red Turbo, and ADT for tuning in, man. Hope you guys have a wonderful and safe Sunday night. I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow during the AMA. Love Thy Inc., my brother. You got any last words, man, you want to put out there?
Just see y'all tomorrow, and peace and love always, man.
Peace and love, man. Catch y'all later. Peace.